Oh, it's time for it came out on a Wednesday, which this review won't go up on a Wednesday, but it could have. And if it did, then this review also would have came out on a Wednesday. You know, that joke seemed funnier in my heads, but hey, whatever. Let's move on. Let's move on. Wait, in my heads? Plural? I've been looking at the giant monsters in here too long because if you like flip this open and you're just like, oh man, what do we got going on in here? We got giant monsters as soon as you open it up. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. Man, I knew this was coming. Like, I didn't open this book up or anything, but I knew it was coming because I watched like the 15-minute interview thing that Peter Smitty did with, you ready? Frankie B. Washington, and he was talking about how he likes Gamera, and so I kind of half expected to see crazy giant monsters. Plus, I think he said like Frank Kongor or something on the stream. Anyway, yeah, this is a ton of fun. The art is very much got a old school independent kind of feel to it. It's loose and crazy and wild. The coloring is madness. On newsprint, this looks really good, people. Oh, anyway, you got giant monster battles. I'm not going to spoil too much of the story, but there's one panel that I'm going to nitpick just a little bit, and it's a problem some giant monster stories have, and it's scale issues. So, as the fighting continues, we get like another monster. Now, just a little while ago, they were like at the same scale, and I understand this is like metaphorical because he's like running away from these two who are fighting each other. So this is like a picture of what's on his mind. But I still don't like it too much just because the scale changed, and that kind of bothered me a little bit. But anyway, there's this story, next one here, My Giant Strange Friend. It didn't do a whole lot for me. It was kind of interesting. It's just one man's sad life. Yeah, that's really all it is. And hey, if you want to support Alterna Comics, you might want to check out this Kickstarter here or this podcast here. I should get an ad in here, shouldn't I? You might want to check out this book. I think that's a book right here. Or you might want to check out that Indiegogo. You can check out their mailing list at Retrographic Books LLC. You know what? I think they had an ad for a different book in another in something else I was reviewing. So you might want to check that out and just let them know, hey, I saw your ad in Alternative Comics, and I'll let them know. There's a little Mr. Crypt story in here, a little one pager, like always, and it's kind of funny. It gets you a chuckle. It was written for like a Halloween joke. And let's see, this says October. When did I get this? It would have been this last Wednesday, which is the week after Halloween. So somehow we got delayed a week. I'm just going to blame Diamond. I'm just going to blame Diamond for that. This is kind of interesting interview here. I'm not really familiar with Otis Frampton, so just kind of reading about his stuff was kind of cool. And hey, I know these people. I know the Wicked Publishing people. In fact, I gave Jack Irons #1 an okay review, and Jack Irons #2 not so okay review because it read like an RPG source book. I'm still waiting on my Sporkman, and see, I did a review for Adobe Kroger, so I know these people. They're pretty cool. I should probably like get in on their magazine or something, shouldn't I? Especially because they name drop here. Let's go down here because they totally name drop Brian Ball, the creator of Zombie Comic Rags, and popular YouTube personality weaponized nerd rage. Oh, but not me though. It's never me. You know, never me. Oh, this story here. This next one is like a World War I story, and that's what you think it's going to be, right? It's No Man Land, Sanders. They don't call it that to get a rise. I don't know, sir. I just got a bad feeling, and that bad feeling leads to a giant floating eyeball thing. Like this story took a definite turn, and gosh, Lord help me, I really loved the coloring work in it. Yeah, this page does it really well. This red looks good. The orange in the background to really set off the yellow orange, like boom, it's really an explosion. You know, you could just be like this, right? But if you tone that whole panel that way, the whole panel feels like it's an explosion. It's a really excellent use of color. Who did this? Art by Alexander Jovic. That name sounds really familiar. And I feel like I've seen like a million things by that person, but I can't place them off the top of my head. Anyway, that was super effective. This story here, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that crazy German. Gatia, whatever. Gotia, I don't know. I don't know. It's German. There's girls at a party. There's some witchcraft shenanigans going on. It's pretty interesting because it looks like it's gonna go one way because she goes off with this guy to the corner, and then something happens, and there's a big twist, and then suddenly horrifying monsters everywhere. I don't want to spoil too much, so I'm gonna just yank that away real quick. Good stuff. It's absolutely good stuff. If you haven't checked out, it came out on Wednesday, number 9. You probably should. There was some good stuff in here. My personal favorite. That's right. He's the artist for Mr. Crypt. That's why I recognize his work. Arr! Oh, mystery solved as I whack my camera with my hand. See, I get too excited sometimes. But I totally love the Frey Kongor, Frank, that story. Mm, that was a ton of fun. I got a chuckle here. The date with the demon was pretty good. I really liked the way it looked. In fact, I liked just about everything about it, except for like one panel. I'm not going to bother nitpicking it. The Monster Tea Party, that's that World War One story, pretty good. The my friend thing was just kind of. I understand like what it's going for. It just didn't work for me. So all in all, like I liked almost everything in this book. These things are great. Little anthology books are a great way for talent who just wants to work on short stories or who's breaking into the industry or whatever, like gets a chance to get in. And it came out on a Wednesday. Usually collects some pretty darn good short stories. So if you haven't checked this out, it's only $1.99 for 48 pages on beautiful newsprint. It smells like a comic book should, man. There's newspaper and ink scent in there. It's great stuff. Check it out. Absolutely check it out. And this cover is pretty dope too. Let me just turn sideways. Rotate your head so that you can look at it. And it's pretty dope, ain't it? Like Otis Frampton did a great job on it. I'll see you all next time. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I sure hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye bye.